BD5 Pilot with you out at the Hillsboro hangar, and it's a week before Christmas. And remember the last video, I was going over those switches, and I had found I'd missed the switch. And there it is, the alternator switch. I just received it, and I've been doing some work on that panel layout, a little bit more work to see how these will fit. So I've taken the actual side panel that these switches go on, and the one discovery I made is my thought of putting the three switches side by side up here on the top row is just not going to work. I cannot get the sufficient clearance between the edge and then where that flange, where the unit itself secures onto the side of the aircraft. So I do have to go with the 2 wide and 3 high layout, which I had. But now this allows me to really lay out. That is what that instrument panel layout is going to look like with the G3X in its correct location, the G5, the little vent up above it, and the switches on the side panels in their correct layout and color scheme. So I'm happy with that part of the layout. The thing I need to look into right now are my little push-pull cable-operated levers that are going to handle the fuel cutoff, as well as I'm thinking there's probably going to be a choke on this, and anything else I want to control. I have room on that side of the panel, but there you have it. That is what the panel is going to look like when I get it done. That'll be my pilot's eye view when I get into the aircraft. So I have to say I'm happy with that. But alas, that will have to wait until next year. I leave in a couple of days for central Mexico, and while I'm down there, I'll be doing some more work on that wiring diagram. I have a pretty complicated PowerPoint that got put together for an RV10 that I'm using that system for laying out my coding of the wires themselves. And then, so when I get back, I'm ready to lay everything out and have everything where it's very easy to locate which pin goes where, and make this. And hopefully I'll have the engine in early January, and that'll let me finalize some locations so that when I make it once and not twice. I do plan on doing a video when I'm down there in Mexico, because this is actually where the journey began. I discovered a BD5 that was for sale when I was down there last year, and this whole process started then. That's not the aircraft I ended up buying, but I'll talk about that. So look for a video here in the next couple of weeks, and everyone have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all the other names for holidays that everyone else has got out there. Just have a safe time out there, everybody, and I look forward to flying with you next year. BD5 Pilot out for now.